Hi everyone, this is Diana, and I am going to show you today a paper bag album. And what I start out with is 6 paper bags. I also use 6 by 12 paper pre-cut. It's actually 12 by 12, but cut what you like. And then for 2 albums you can use a 12 by 12 chipboard. I'm making 1 album. I'm not going to make the whole album here. I'll just kind of give you an idea of how it's done. So I will be using 6 by 6 chipboard. So the album comes out smaller than most because I trim. I don't like this part. So I trim this little edge. Okay, so the first thing you'll do on these bags to get them working the way you want is tape this down. I normally would use the ATG gun for this because that is going to be the spine of the book. This is my finished album. Yep, there you go. So I'm going to just run you through the pages first, put that away for now. And here is how the spine looks, the spine of the book. Can you see that? Now I have reinforced it with texture cardstock. I think I used Coordinations. Yes, I did, because that's a beautiful color. Anyway, I've put in there tags, and then on the back I have used autumn leaves. I'm looking for the name of this one. Hand-drawn journaling panels by Katie Pertier, which I just love that. So use that, and so here's how they look on the back. Sorry, I'm checking what you're seeing because I want to make sure you see what's going on here. And I did them in different colors. And the inks that I used are Jenny Bolin, Stick Candy, Chili Powder, and Seed Packet. And I love those colors. And what I like about these stamps is they don't stain these inks, they don't stain my stamps. So I left a pocket here, and I'll show you how I do that, just for that journaling. And then here I have a die-cut image from Cricut. And then here is how the bag works. And I've covered each side of the paper bag, and you can place more journaling in there or photos, or you can use this to save cards that you've gotten for the year. So here's where the spine is, and the size that I cut, and yours may vary depending on the book that you make. I place it, I'll show you when I get to it. But anyway, that's the size. It's 6 by 3, so when it's cut in half, it'll be 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches. And then I have more tags. These were actually given to me, so I'm just using them for the purpose of demo here. And then this here is this part of the bag stuck together like this. So that's how this album is going to come together. Now my book is a little shorter than most because I cut it down a lot more than it could be, but it's because I wanted to use more square and the 6 by 6. Otherwise I would have wasted the other half of the chipboard. So this works good. I can get 2 albums out of 1 chipboard and 6 pieces of 12 by 12 paper, which I know this looks like a lot more, but it's not. So then each page is covered with different paper, and I try to get it to coordinate. So this is the Santa, And this paper is, I'll show you in a minute. And oh yeah, I left a pocket here. You don't have to, but I thought it was a nice way to just have more of the journaling cards. And there they are. And there's that. So anyway, there you have that album. And so I've already glued this one down. And so these will go together like this. I don't know if the lighting's very good here. I've moved where I'm filming this. So I will start. I want a stronger tape here at the spine, which will be this part of the book. Gosh, you got some backlighting going here. So anyway, this will be this part. So I'll show you right now how I do this. And I'm going to be using this tape, Terrifically Tacky Tape by Provocraft. And I'll put that right here on the edge, just like this. And then this part peels off, the pinkish part, and it's a double-sided tape. So then I'm going to, because that's where I want my strength of the tape, I don't need to use more of that. So I'll just use my ATG gun on the rest of this. And I'm going to come together here and just glue these down. Okay, that's all there is to this part of the album, and as you can see, that is this part. Sorry. That is this part. This here is what's going to be glued to the chipboard and then glued to the other. So, okay, I did 2 of these. So that's how this would be. And then when I came to the last paper bag, I had this part here. So this would be glued down here. And before I did the chipboard, I put the paper down here. Then I glued my paper bag to the chipboard that already had printed paper on it. Then I covered this to get this look. That way it doesn't look too like it's a paper bag. If this makes sense, I'm hoping this video makes sense to you. So that's pretty much how my album is. And then you just decorate it as you go. But what I did in between, when I'm talking about that spine, this piece here, I folded it in half, and so I'll do that for you right now just to show you how this looks. Okay, and that would be, okay, that's where I put the 2 bags together from the one that's attached to the chipboard. So this here, okay, wait a minute. This here is attached to the chipboard, and then it's covered. Now here is where I would cover this with paper after I have the spine put on there. So this would go on next, and then you would decorate that with the patterned paper. I trimmed this off to be about 6 inches, a little less. So my overall album turns out to be 6. And then I wanted the inside to be a little smaller. So there's how we have that there. I guess if I put the whole album together for you, you'd understand, but I thought this would be pretty simple to understand. And then this last one again would, that's this, and then this one would be here for the album. So I drew a little diagram, which probably makes a little more sense, but I'm going to just draw it again for you. So here is, okay, let me see how this will look for you. Okay, here's your chipboard. And then here's your first bag. Here's your next bag. And then your next bag. Do that one more time. So the next bag will go here, and then the next one here. Now the spine will go in here and in here and then in here. So I did 3 spines for this, and then this will be your last bag and then the chipboard. So there's chipboard, bag, spine, bag, bag, spine, bag, bag, spine, bag, chipboard. Now you can save all the bags to decorate at the end, except you need to put the patterned paper on the chipboard before you attach the bags to that. And for the cover, what I did the covers first. I had about this much over on both sides, and if you look, it's actually flush here and here, so you can see that. It's flush, but here it wraps over. So I wrapped that over, and I used these 2 glues. I didn't use that one. I used this Aleene's tacky glue to glue this over, folded it over, pressed it down, and then I used little tiny clothespins to hold it for a while till it's got a little sticky. Same thing down here. Then once it was sticky, I put it under a piece of paper and then some books just for a couple hours or hour, just enough to make it stick. Then I covered it with the patterned paper. Then I put the paper bag down. So the covers need to be decorated first before you attach the paper bag, and then you can decorate the paper bags how you like. And like I said, there's the spine, bag, bag, spine, bag, bag, spine, bag, bag. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I hope this video was helpful. I want to show you, oh, there's some other things. I'm not quite finished with this. I'm going to be adding some more decorations to it. These come from the Enjoy the Season Imagine cartridge, and so these little guys will go. So I've already got the tree in here, and like I say, I'm not finished with this. I'm going to probably do some more journaling. I like the way these guys look against the green here, so I might do something like that. I really like this paper, and little Christmas tree might look good there, although there's really no blue in here, so I might not use that one. Little reindeer will work there. And I have another one of these guys. Oops. Little reindeer. So pretty much that's all I have to say about most of this. I have gotten these papers from my Mind's Eye paper stack. Lots of different choices here, and had some extra paper that didn't belong to this stack at the bottom. That's why it didn't match so well. So basically I used one 12 by 12 chipboard and 6 sheets of 12 by 12 patterned paper to make this 6 paper bags, and my ATG gun, terrifically tacky tape, stamps, glue, Jenny Bolin ink, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you have any questions or don't understand it, because this is my first video in about a month, and I got a request to do one, so I've got another one I need to do. But if you would like me to email you this pattern, I'd be happy to. I have to make it up, but I think it'll make a little more sense once I get this all finished. I actually needed to make this for something. I had absolutely no idea how to make a paper bag album, so I did the library research and some other. I looked on the web. I can't remember the names of some of the sites I went, but the bag wasn't quite. It didn't come out like this, and it didn't make sense. I kind of messed up on a few, so I thought I'm going to make up my own. So the spine thing was something I kind of integrated there, and the size, because I didn't like it long. I like things you can actually carry with you if you're going to show people. So anyway, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.